environmentalists have been calling on the cruise industry to do more to cut waste. Now, one company is using artificial intelligence to balance its endless buffets with the goal of limiting food waste. CBS News got a special early access to Royal Caribbean's brand new Icon of the Seas and saw how the cruise line hopes to reduce food waste by half. Chris Van Cleve reports from aboard that huge ship.
When the Icon of the Seas set sail on its inaugural voyage last month, the world's biggest cruise ship with a capacity of nearly 10,000 passengers and crew left Miami with more than 130,000 pounds of food. Enough to feed a small city for 7 days at more than 40 restaurants, bars, and entertainment venues. And using a new AI system developed by Royal Caribbean, aiming to prevent as much of that food as possible from going to waste.
I think the single biggest thing that any human being can do is not waste food. And I'm super passionate about it.
Lincoln D'Souza is leading the effort to cut Royal Caribbean's food waste in half by 2025. How many meals come out of this kitchen every day?
This is one of our main dining room galleys, so about 2,000 meals.
The new AI system will be able to better predict exactly how much food, down to individual ingredients, a vessel will need for a specific cruise.
Whether it's, roast beef in a sandwich or a steak in the dining room, I know exactly how much beef we'll use on a ship in the future as we build this out.
For years now, you've been collecting data, weighing food.
Right.
So you know how much waste is created, and that will give you a forecast as to how much food to bring on.
Exactly right. We'll be able to tell our crew members and our chefs on board the ship exactly how much of a protein they need, what recipes they're going to use them in, which venues they're going to be used for, just based on information like where the ship is going, the historical data as it relates to our guests, the demographics of the guests sailing on that ship.
During its preview sailings, Icon has been utilizing about 86% of its food. That's well within its goals, but that still means thousands of pounds of food gets thrown out.
Competitor Carnival says its cruise lines, on average, generate 1.3 pounds of food waste per person per day. Their ships have been outfitted with biodigesters, which convert food waste into a liquid. The company says that system breaks down 99% of the food put into it, cutting food waste by 35% fleet-wide. For health and safety reasons, once food is put out at a buffet or served, it can't go back into the kitchen, so it's either eaten or thrown away.
We're talking about 50,000 pounds of waste in a week.
University of Michigan professor Greg Keolian has studied food waste.
Biodigesters can help reduce food waste, but we really want to avoid the generation of the food waste in the first place. And so using AI as a strategy is very innovative.
But not all unused food gets thrown out on Icon. The ship is home to the world's first floating water park, which is in part powered by food waste, trashed cardboard, and bio-waste. They get converted into pellets that, when heated, give off steam that generates power. Royal Caribbean says it's already reduced food waste by about 33% across its fleet of 28 ships, saving tens of millions of dollars a year and literally tons of food. For CBS Mornings, I'm Chris Van Cleve, off the coast of the Bahamas.
Don't you just like the sound of that? I'm Chris Van Cleve, host of the Bahamas.
Yeah.
But guys, is there anything that AI doesn't touch? Now,
yeah, it's pretty
it's in the
remarkable.
food waste industry.
When you think about how much food is wasted on these ships
yes.
and that it gets converted in the way that it does, that's remarkable.
That's cool, but I think it could start with people's plate.
Yeah. You're right.
Finish what
Don't get ahead of the
Take
stomach.
what you can eat, eat what you take.
Yeah, there
My mom
it
used
is.
to always say.
What did your mom say?
Take what you can eat and finish what you take. Right? Like, so you don't end up like wasting food.
Yeah,
Mom
got
knew
it.
some.